Just a tiny bit more. Who told me to go all the way up to vlog? Autumn, fall, the pumpkin spice season, call it whatever you want. I love this beautiful season and I hope you do as well. Welcome to another video. Today we're talking about autumn. So I went out to the bush or I went out to the forest. You can say I went out to the bush as well. This expression is typical in North America. There are some weird noises around me. I'm literally in the bush, like this is a bush around me. So what's going on in autumn or in the autumn? Or in the fall or in fall? Well, first of all, we can see many changes in leaves. The color of leaves is changing. They're becoming slightly darker or lighter, depends on what kind of trees we're talking about. We have coniferous trees that are evergreen, they're always green throughout the entire year, and we have deciduous ones that are not always green, so they change their color. But not every tree will change its color. Actually, not every leaf is going to change color, right? Oh my gosh, this sun is like beaming super hard right into my face, but I'm loving it. Oh yeah. Now, besides turning color, they also fall off. And when they fall off to the ground, we can rake them, right? We can use rakes, leaf rakes to rake them, to remove them. Now, when there's a bunch of leaves in one spot, we can jump into it and we will hear the leaves rustle. When they rustle, they kind of rub against each other, they crunch against each other, and that makes a very specific sound that we call rustle. A rustle. So what else happens in the fall? The temperatures are going down. They're lowering, right? It's getting cooler. So we can say that it's chilly. Yet in December, it's already cold. We can say that it's freezing cold in December. So chilly goes for mid-October, the beginning of November. So due to those lower temperatures, we tend to bundle up a bit more in autumn, but not always. That's not always the case. Like, for example, me right now, I'm not bundled up. You can see that I have just a normal sweater on me. If you're wearing a coat or maybe a jacket, then you're bundled up, especially if you have like a scarf around your neck. You're definitely bundled up. I don't know what you prefer. You can leave a comment down below to let me know what kind of clothes you prefer during this season. In autumn, it tends to get dark earlier. For example, I can see the sun going down right now. And now we're witnessing that. You can see that my face is less and less exposed. Oh my gosh, it's going down. It's going down. It's going behind the hill. Wow. I'm afraid that the sun is gone. We're getting ready for dusk. It's gonna get chilly pretty soon. Okay, I had to do some tweaks on the camera so that I can make things a bit more visible. Now we're continuing. Yeah, we start wearing gloves in autumn. It's not that common as in winter, but yeah, we do start wearing gloves and sometimes mittens. Now, what is the difference between gloves and mittens? Gloves, each finger has its own space, right? So it looks like a hand, like you're putting a hand on the hand. While mittens are a bit different. They are like an entire thing. We can wear a toque or a cap in autumn, but I prefer to call it a cap. Okay, I could say that the area behind me is a clearing. A clearing is an area with no trees, so it's pretty clear, right? No trees behind me. So let me take you around a bit. This is my favorite part of the city because it is actually the old town. I don't come here very often, but when I do, it's always so good. I love the view. Look at that. So yeah, it's really nice. And there's this zip line. It's a relatively new thing that I've never been on, but I plan to because I really want to see how it feels to go from this part of the city, actually this part of the town, to that one. I definitely want to see how the fortress looks now because it's been some time and they did some tweaks to it, so I want to see how it looks now. Oh my gosh, it's really steep here. Look at that. Let's see how this goes. Oh, oops. I said it was gonna be tricky, but nobody listened to me. This is, okay, it's not that tricky, actually. Okay, it's good. It's good. Man up. Okay, I think it's the right time to show you the difference between branches and twigs. Okay, so these tiny ones, I don't know if you can see them. The tiny ones behind me are twigs, while the bigger ones, the thicker ones, are branches. So yeah, here you can see a branch, right? This one is a branch, while this one is a twig. Good to know. So we're moving on, and it's still pretty steep, but I can handle it. And I can do it. Oh my god. Just a tiny bit more. Oh my gosh, my microphone. It's all the way there. It's somehow hooked onto this tiny twig. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I did it. Who told me to go all the way up to vlog, to vlog? Why did I do this? Okay, I'll make it to the bottom of this mountain. For me, this is a mountain. This is not a hill. This is a mountain. Oh gosh. Look at those. Okay, Vlad, it's not that scary. Oh my god. What the heck, dude? Okay, here we go. Number 1. Did you hear that? So everything went well, thank God. And the color right behind me is the one that I was reading about a couple of days ago. I think this is amber. This kind of yellow, very bright, punchy, and yeah, it's a nice autumn color. This is amber. Guys, you wouldn't believe how many similar colors there are out there. They're so similar. There are some people up there.
Oh my god.
Look at that. It's so beautiful. Now there's some nice view right here. Okay, I wouldn't go any further because there are some guys up there and I wouldn't like to break the party. It seems they're having lots of fun. So I'm heading back towards the city center, and yeah, I could say that it was pretty good. Yeah, it's a nice experience. We saw a bit of this remarkable monument, and it's time to go home. Yeah, some water running down there. Okay, that was decent enough, but still not what I came for. I expected those colors to be unimaginably bright, but I think that I missed that part of the year when the colors are as punchy as they get. But still, this was satisfying enough, and yeah, let's call it a day. That means let's end this up. We're ready to wrap this up because we're done with what we plan to do. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.